All right, fastest 15 minutes in social media, fastest 15 minutes on the internet. My name is Judson Powell. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. So, your president is a liar, a cheater, a thief, a con man, con artist, whatever you want to call him. I remember, I vaguely recall, and I believe Wesley Snipes. Snipes. Well, we can't afford Wesley Snipes, but we can afford a Wesley Snipes type. Let's get a dark-skinned black guy. He went to jail. They put him in jail for not paying taxes. They took, from what I remember now, when Red Fox got older, they took a watch off of his arm for back taxes. I vaguely remember. I think he said that Elvis had gave him the watch. I wonder where that watch is. Somebody had to get that watch, right? But seems that they're saying that in 2016, the year that he won the election, he only paid $750. This guy's supposed to be a billionaire, and he paid only $750 in taxes. And then there was like years, like 10, 15 years, I don't quote me on the exact number of years, that he didn't pay any taxes at all. Wesley Snipes went to jail, and he made. And funny about it is, from what I remember, what I recall about the Wesley Snipes case, Wesley Snipes tried to pay them, tried to make a settlement with them, tried to get, and it was like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. He tried to give him hundreds of thousands of dollars and then make a deal so he could pay them off. I recall that Willie Nelson was another one. Willie Nelson had a whole bunch of back taxes or whatever, and they actually let Willie Nelson, just to show you the disparity in how they do us, they let Willie Nelson like go on tour, and like every night when he came off stage, they took a certain amount of the money and let him keep a certain amount of the money. So now, what do y'all think should happen to the Donald? Because he ain't been paying taxes. He ain't paid his taxes, and I don't know. And then my wife just informed me. I know she can hear me. She just informed me that Obama paid like double-digit hundreds of thousands. I think she said 285,000. Don't quote me on none of these exact numbers. And donated his salary to charity. See, I keep bringing this back up where everybody keeps on pushing. I don't know why y'all keep bothering me. And that's another thing. Why do y'all bother me? Don't bother me about not voting. Don't bother me about Republican, Democrat, idiots. It's like, look, this is a complete content of character issue. Nothing to do with race, nothing to do with, because we can see that Barack Obama, no matter what he did or what he didn't do, he's a much higher character person than Donald Trump. No matter what he did or he didn't do, Joe Biden is a much higher character person than Donald Trump. No matter what color she is or what color she isn't, or what nationality she is or what nationality she isn't, right? Kamala Harris is a much higher quality person than Donald Trump. And all of the stuff that we've been going through over the last 3 years and 9 months or whatever, however long it's been, is because of a low quality of character. See, and once again, I'm gonna reiterate this: the main issue in this election is the coronavirus. Everybody got their own plan. They have, he has never come out and been honest to us. Be honest. Just be honest. That's all we want. Just be honest. Hey, look, and nobody wants to discuss. Like I said, I've been kicked off of social media, not this platform, but I've been kicked off of other platforms just for discussing the pathology. Like, what's the pathology? How do you get it? How do you catch it? Because it's a bunch of BS to tell me to wear a mask and wash my hands. I mean, and say 6 feet apart from everybody. Really? But yet and still, and here's the thing, because that don't work because people are still dying. We haven't, leveled the curve or whatever they say. The whole herd mentality thing has not worked either. So, what is this thing? Be honest. Tell us. Or tell us how, and the only thing that I've been telling everybody, look, keep positive thoughts, try to eat properly, get enough rest and all that kind of stuff, and stay out of people's face, wear your mask, all that stuff, do all the stuff in the protocol. But the bottom line is, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't tried to, to quell this, to bring it down. And then he lied. Oh yeah, you can pull it up. That's the thing. And then he'll lie again about the lie that he already told. It's a character issue. That's why Donald Trump does not deserve to be president. That's why he shouldn't be president. It ain't got nothing to do with his policy. And then on top of that, he's got poor character, poor integrity, poor everything. And then on top of that, he's a racist and a white supremacist and a white nationalist. Make America great again means bring white nationalism back. That's all it means. There's no secret to that now. And then he has the nerve to dangle $500 billion. And so this morning, that's why I was in the car. I was like, let me figure this out. And I have my son. I was like, look, pull up your calculator. If you take $500 billion divided by the number of so-called black people, and then how much is that in the United States of America? How much do we get? And by the way, this is not cash. This is in programs, which we all understand. We know what happens when they administer government programs, right? All the administrators get paid and the people don't get the money. They get some of the money, but most of the money goes to what? To administering the program. Always has been, always will be, as long as we got people without integrity running government programs. I'm sorry, it's just true. It is what it is. So, but even if they gave cash, we broke it down to, it's a little bit over $8,000 per black person, right, in the United States of America. A whole bunch of people, and I ain't talking about just, there's a lot of people that haven't even got that first $1,200. Now, granted, juxtapose that with how much rich business people got. They got $4.5 trillion. Oh, I forgot. And he's throwing in, he's going to make Juneteenth a holiday. Like, that's like the worst black holiday ever. I mean, don't get me wrong, but if you come to my crib, like if you give me $1 million in 1980, but you don't come to my crib until 1982 to give it to me, you're a pretty effed up individual. That's all I'm going to say. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. Right? So, although I'm happy for Juneteenth, as a matter of fact, I didn't even, until I worked in Denver, Colorado, for a man that was from Louisiana, I had no idea what Juneteenth even was. I'm going to be honest, and this was like back in the 90s when I first found out what it was. I think it was like 91 or 92, and I found out what Juneteenth was, and I was like, what? So you mean all the black people were sitting in Texas, and they didn't even know they was free, and y'all was just running through, they was going through the motions like they were still slaves. They had no idea that they were free. So you see what I'm saying? I'm like, so out of all the holidays that you would want to, that's like but it fits with his character. Because that's like something he would do. He would participate, Trump would participate in something like that. Well, we ain't got to tell them. I know they're free, but we ain't got to tell them. Come on now. Y'all do. Get on up and work today. I'm just saying, okay. So then, so my rebuttal to everybody who's been arguing with me about that is, okay, well, then make Malcolm X's birthday a holiday. Change the Edmund Pettus Bridge name to John Lewis Bridge. Take down all these Confederate names of all these army bases and all that kind of stuff. Do something that's really, and the other thing is, the $500 billion is ours. It's our tax money. So you gonna give me back my money and tell me you doing me a favor? You gonna give me back my money and tell me I'm doing you a favor because I'm giving you back your money. And then $8,000. Look, like I said, if they gave everybody $8,000, it ain't gonna recover most people out of this doggone pandemic stuff. People are still on quarantine. People are still out of work. Businesses are closing. People don't have jobs. And all of this stuff, and you gonna offer us $8,000, and like I said on Facebook, that's not enough for me to sell my soul. You got to come with a better offer than that. But there are some of us who are falling for it. But this man has no integrity. He don't care. And why is it now that all of a sudden now? Oh, and he offered to make the KKK put him on the hate group list. That's his constituency. The KKK is the ones that voted him in. So I don't know what he gonna do now. And the final thing to this is he hasn't even kept the promises he made to his constituency. All this stuff. Oh, we're gonna build a border wall and we're gonna make the Mexicans pay for it. That's my favorite one. We're going to bring the coal industry back. People are going to be in those coal mines working hard every day. Another one of my favorite ones. These are campaign promises that Donald Trump made. Fact check them. That's the new thing. That's the new sexy. If you could pass fact check. Well, fact check it. Fact check all the promises that he made white folks, and he didn't keep none of his promises to them. And the other thing is, if he was really adamant about all this kind of stuff, why any other time he just write an executive order, And I was telling one of my friends, I was like, look, executive orders don't mean nothing, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to be challenged in court, and they're going to fail because they've never been legislated properly. If you got write a bill, send it to Senate, send it to Congress, send it to Congress, and then House of Representatives. That's what I was trying to say, and then take a vote on it. That's how the government works, y'all. That's how it's supposed to work. The president is not just supposed. The only time executive orders are supposed to be used is in an emergency. And then we know he lies. It's like, and we still got, here's the thing too. And I was just talking about this. We still got little kids locked in cages. We got little Mexican, little Latino kids locked in cages. We got women being given hysterectomies and told that they have other internal organ problems, and being given hysterectomies while being locked in what really are just concentration camps in the United States of America. So that's what I'm saying. This is an integrity issue. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Because I guarantee, and I said this the other night, I guarantee you, if Trump would have solved the coronavirus problem, the COVID-19 problem, he would be president easy. He'd win in the land. I probably would have voted for him if he would have showed some leadership skills and some integrity. But we, that ain't nothing a dude like him ain't nothing to hang your hat on. And it ain't got nothing to do with party. It ain't got nothing to do with money. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing but the fact that he's not a good leader. He just is not that dude. He's not the dude, he's not the dude that you want in charge. I mean, y'all seen several things. He walking down the steps of Air Force One, his wife won't even hold his hand. I mean, that should tell you a lot. Anyway, fastest 15 minutes is up. My name is Judson Powell. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, but most of all, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hit that love button.